Hola amigos, Chef Vitor here. Today we are going to talk about oysters. Besides delicious, oysters are very important for the environment as they act as big filters under the sea. Here at Milenta, we use the finest oysters that we can find in New Zealand, and here I got a couple of samples for you guys. Those are Tematuku oysters and those are Tekuma oysters. One of the most important things that influence on the flavor of the oysters is definitely the location. That's what we call mehua, which is the terroir of the sea. Those are tamarillos. They've been produced here in New Zealand. What we do is we are going to half them. They got this beautiful color. They do have a good amount of sugars. And what's going to happen is those sugars are going to caramelize over a fire and it's going to give a unique character and flavor to them. Now we are preparing them to be smoked over our parrilla. So we use those trays. We laid all of that flesh down. So now we are going to smoke those over the highest spot of our parrilla, straight up over the fire here for around 2 to 3 hours, which is going to help them to infuse a bit of that smoke and develop a bit of that caramelization through the natural sugars of the tamarillo. So after 3-4 hours of smoking, that's how the tamarillos will look like. They did caramelize a bit. They got a beautiful smoking aroma on them. And what we are going to do now is we are going to scoop that flesh out and puree it. And from that puree, we are going to make our tamarillo mignonettes. Now that we scooped up all the flesh for the tamarillos, let's make some puree. Now we are going to make the smoked tamarillo puree. First, we are going to add our scooped tamarillo pulp into that high-speed blender. We are going to add just a tiny bit of water, just enough to blend it. Now we are going to open the oysters, right? There is 2 different ways to open oysters. There is a little muscle here that we want to reach. As soon as we manage to cut that muscle, the oyster is going to open by itself. That muscle is always located in this region here, and there is 2 ways to open that, very common. Or even through the back, or even through the side. I like to open through the back, and I show you guys how. First, we introduce the little oyster knife there. We put a bit of pressure. As soon as it's in, and we push that up a bit. You guys hear the click, you'll see that lid is already a bit loose. I make sure that I get a bit of water on the side here, so I'm always like cleaning my knife. I go through and reach the muscle, and that comes out. After that, we want to make sure that we want to attach the same muscle over like on the bottom of the oyster. Now, to serve it, we add a bit of our smoked tamarillo mignonettes and some of our red pepper oil. For our clay pot, we are going to add some aromatics. That's a bit of cinnamon, a bit of cloves, and a bit of dry bay leaves. That's the base of our clay pots. Now we are going to add a bit of fresh charcoal here, straight up from our fire. That we have all the aromatics here, that fire is going to start to burn and bring those aromas up. We are going to add a bit more of bay leaves. It's going to make the whole thing smoke a bit more. We'll serve the oysters exactly like that on a bed of herbs and aromatics. And that's how our oysters go to the table with a big smoke experience. And that's it, guys. That's how we prepare, that's how we present, and that's how we serve our smoked oysters here at Milenta. Thanks for watching. Until the next.